What's up guys, so it's been a while. Thought I'd do another video. I think it's been like a year and a half. Last video I did was on one of my jump bikes. I've had two new bikes since then, so I thought it was about time I switched it up and updated what was happening. So here is the 2022 Trek Remedy 8. Basically I sold my 2020, had a few issues with it. I'll run over that soon, but basically yeah, upgraded to this thing and it is an absolute weapon. Gonna head down not quite the same track as the last video. I'm gonna head down this one on the right here, which is one of the jumps tracks. It's super dusty at the moment, probably gonna be pretty slidey. Some of the jumps are pretty heavy hitting, so hopefully I'll try to get the GoPro best angle I possibly can. And then afterwards I'll run you through what I've done to this bike and how this bike performs in relative to the 2021 and the 2020 that I had before. Let's get into it. Sweet, so this is dropping into Dust Bowl. So that's the top section of the bigger jumps, dropping into a bit more steeper technical. That's the middle section, dropping into the final section. So there's a quick rundown, Dust Bowl. Not sure what the camera would be like, hopefully it's good. Done a couple laps now, so hopefully one of them's a sweet run. Pretty overgrown there at the bottom. It does get a bit choppy and there's quite a few potholes and it's pretty rough. It's probably one of the least maintained tracks here, to be honest. But yeah, back up the hill and then run you through what's happened. Alright, so here is the rig. So yeah, basically, as I'm sure you're well aware, 2022 Trek Remedy 8. Other than obviously the obvious things like the decals, which I put on the rims and the forks, I've changed the tires. I've changed the pedals, or put pedals on it, should I say. I've changed the seat, so same seat as the last bike. Basically, just fits well. I like it. Daily lockjaw grips. I've put, well, it already came with the 108 pulls, so didn't have to change that. I've put a carbon bottle cage on, and then marsh guard. Other than that, I haven't really changed anything on it, to be honest. XT rotors as well, so it did come with the SLX rotors. I put XT rotors on, but yeah, pretty much this thing comes pretty much set up as a beast. You don't really have to do a whole lot to run pretty much every kind of track you really want. yeah, basically I've taken it down some pretty ticky stuff as well. It doesn't hold up as well as, like, say, a Fuel or a Slash. So if you do want to do more climbing, technical trail I would be leaning more that way. Got a few mates now with both of those bikes, the Fuel and the Slash, and it is kind of night and day in some areas of the forest. But yeah, me personally, I love the 27.5. I love how it feels, the nimbleness. I obviously do more jumps and flow tracks, so yeah, perfect for me. Basically 2022, so what they've done, kept the same forks, same lyrics. I'm not running any spacers this time around compared to last time. It's now XT, so cassette, cranks, the full works, but with SLX brakes. So it's the SLX 4 pots, still running the alloy bars, not running carbon bars. You now have a elite stem, so this stem in here basically sits pretty much flush with the steerer, so you don't have that kind of bulky look to it. It's probably not noticeable on camera, but it does look quite a bit tidier in person. 150 dropper, this is a size large frame, by the way. Still got the Minilink if you want to run it slack or high, up to you, personal preference. That's now running the deluxe shock, so the super deluxe shock with the Megnig. This didn't come on the 2020 model, but it was on the 21 model, so this is kind of new to me in that aspect, but yeah, way better than the 2021 colorway. The colorway is, it might look the same on camera. I'll try put some photos in probably below. But yeah, basically colorway is pretty sick, to be honest. It's all glittered in the sun, it goes all rainbow. It's pretty much why I didn't buy the Slash 8, to be honest, was the color. But yeah, this thing looks pretty sweet in the sun. Pedal wise, these are the Daily T-Max. Kind of splashed out on the pedals. I didn't really know what I wanted, to be honest. I was looking at going the Crank Brothers Stamp 7s, similar sort of price, but actually getting access to them and getting them in stock was pretty hard. These are slightly concave, so really grippy. I would not use these with normal trainers. You 100%, you want like riding shoes. So I've got Vices on at the moment. They lock in pretty well. You can still move your foot even though they are quite aggressive. But yeah, better than the pinners I used to run. But yeah, you don't want to catch that on your shin. That'll cause some damage. Dissect on the front, dissect on the rear, sorry, and then Assegai on the front. It's a combo that I've always wanted to run, but sort of never really committed to. Really fast tire on the rear, so perfect for sort of hard pack, basically. In the wet, it's fun, it's rowdy. Just drop the tire pressure down and hold on. But yeah, the Assegai in the front is amazing. 100% recommend. Like, compared to every other tire I've ran, that thing just grips everything. It's definitely saved me in a few crashes, even in the sandy stuff, which you would have seen in that video. Yeah, definitely, like, it grabs on and it'll sort of realign you if you need to. I don't even know what tire pressure I'm running, honestly, just by feel. I think it's like probably 22 front and rear at the moment. And then I've got about an extra 15 psi in the rear shock, just because I do more jumps, just in case I do come up short or case or anything. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it, to be honest. It's an amazing bike, 100% recommend it if you can get stock of it. Obviously, I know this isn't out in a lot of countries at the moment, or people have ordered it but still waiting for it. But yeah, telling you now, it's worth the wait. It's an awesome bike. I plan on keeping this one for a bit. Next bike will probably be an e-bike, is my guess. Obviously keeping this one, but yeah, definitely plan to kind of ride a bit more and probably show the capabilities of the bike a little bit more in different sort of terrain, rather than just the fast flowy stuff, which I enjoy. But yeah, any questions, or if you want to see anything else, give a bell. I will try and get out on a technical trail with some of my other mates and do like a follow cam. Sweet, so that's it for this video. For now, hope it kind of answers most of the questions. If you had any questions about this bike, yeah, basically sum it up, it's a wicked bike. It's worth the money. I know prices of them are going through the roof at the moment. Stock availability is also very slim, but if you can get your hands on one, 100% worth it. It's an amazing bike, and yeah, I mean, I look after it. I wash it every single ride basically to keep it maintained, especially the cost of all the parts and stuff. If something does go wrong, it's not worth it. So look after your bikes.